All right, so what's the idea here? Yuumi, really powerful, but we gotta choose a unit to attach her to. Fizz, almost impossible to remove. Only thing that really counters him is minimorph. What counters minimorph? Spellshield. What if they block? Overwhelm. Fizz, Yuumi, Spellshield, Overwhelm. Let's see if it works. Now, of course, we're starting off with Fizz and Yuumi. For Overwhelm, we're going to do Zenith Blade. For Spellshield, we're going to do Bastion. And since this whole deck is built around the idea of Fizz and Yuumi, it's important that we find a good way to guarantee we draw them. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot of ways to do that in these regions. The best option we have is Solari Priestess, who generates the 4-mana spell that lets us draw a champion, gives them +2/+2. Another really important thing for a Fizz deck is obviously we need to have a lot of cheap spells, both to activate Fizz so we can give him elusive, and also to save him if for some reason the opponent tries to kill him with a spell that targets him.
Can't catch me!
Otterpuss is great because we can play him on turn 1 without losing any mana. It's pretty much a free unit if you think about it. It's literally just a 0-cost unit that gives us a spell. Conchologist is great, obviously, because it's just a good card in general. Assistant Librarian is a good target for Yuumi if we don't draw Fizz. Of course, we're going to add Pale Cascade as a 3-of, Pokestick as a 3-of, and we're also going to add Trinket Trade. It's a great card to have as a Burst of Night, and it's also the only 1-cost card that we're going to main deck. Now, we still don't have a good way to do damage. That is where Flame Spitter comes in. For Fizz decks, Flame Spitter is a must-have. It is such a good card. If you drop Fizz on turn 1 and then Flame Spitter on turn 2, you're doing 5 damage, which is absolutely ridiculous. We're also going to run Kelp Maidens because those are going to help us push some early game damage as well. And now to help us push a little bit more damage, we're also going to add Against the Odds. I was a little bit reluctant to add this card, but after a little bit of testing, it's turned out to actually be a really good card in this deck. And finally, to round out the deck, I was actually considering doing Hidden Pathways, but I found Minimorph to be a better card. And honestly, that is it. Before we get to the rest of the video, make sure to leave a like as well as subscribe if you enjoy it. But that is it. That's the entire deck. Let's go ahead and get into some games. Let's test it out. Here we go. We've pretty much built ourselves like an OTK deck here, except it can't kill you in one turn, which is like the entire point of OTKs. But Flame Spitter is very important because it's like the most damaged card that we have. The only issue is this is a deck that's going to do a really good job of killing Fizz. So hopefully we have a couple ways to buff his health at least. Okay. Dude, we've literally got the entire combo in hand. All we need is Fizz. Really unfortunate we don't have him on turn 1 because it is our attack turn.
Kip and I will scout ahead. Won't we, Kip?
Okay, they've got a stance swap, which is not good because they're just going to do Ram stance like the second I play Kelp Maidens. This is a really bad matchup for me, but I think we pass here no matter what. We just wait to see what they play. Obviously, they're going to attack. I think Kelp Maidens is necessary because we want to buff it with Pale Cascade probably to bait his Ram stance. He might go for a Ram stance on Kelp Maidens, you know? We also could potentially play Yuumi on Kelp Maidens. I don't know if that's worth it. It actually probably is it not? Ah, what the heck, we're going to do it. What could possibly go wrong? Avalanche? Avalanche doesn't even kill me. I know this is a Fizz Yuumi deck, but in the event that we don't draw Fizz, I feel like this has to be the correct play, is just to put it on, like, the next best unit, right? This guy is... Huh? Since when was he a 3-2? I thought it was a 2-2. And even that was still kind of unbalanced with the deal 1 to all nexuses. 3-2? I'm convinced they just accidentally gave him the wrong cost. Like, there's no way they actually meant for him to be 2 costs. They didn't have enough time to fix it. There's no way they actually meant for him to be that cost. It's insane. But, like, a 5-4 elusive is not bad. This is still decent. The only reason we usually want to put Yuumi on Fizz is because he's harder to kill. Now, this is just going to be sort of an issue of him just generating like a big, thick board. We do have Conchologist, so that's good. We got 1 blocker. We really want to draw. We want to draw Fizz. I wish I had more just straight draw. Like, Pale Cascade is our best draw in hand right now, and we can't even really use that yet because I want to save it for like when we need the +1/+1. I think we're going to probably do Sleepy Trouble Bubble because stun is huge for something like Sejuani or for Trundle. This seems like the best card. I really think we take the risk here. We go for the Pale Cascade. The only issue is then he might have single combat. Does he run single combat in this deck is the question.
I have no clue.
Would he? I don't know why you wouldn't run single combat in Demacia, but like if there's any deck that wouldn't run single combat, it would probably be this deck. Here's the issue. Here's the problem, okay? We need to be able to trade. I think this has to be the play. If he has single combat, it's just unlucky, okay? Sometimes the right play is to just do the risky thing. And then if you lose, it's just like, okay, well, not my fault. I was unlucky. Our play is we're unlucky. Unless we're not, then we're lucky. So like either way, it's a win-win pretty much. He's thinking about whether or not to use like a troll chant probably, but that's not worth it. If he had single combat, he would already passed and done it. I don't know what he actually is thinking about right now. He probably is roping. This doesn't really make sense for him to be thinking here. Either way, we don't really care. No way. Okay, we're gonna take a moment, like we're thinking, do I use the purple berry shake now? Nah, I don't think so. Probably not. Little bluff, pretending like we have a 1-mana card to play that actually does anything, because none of the cards we have right now do anything.
Left for a snack?
He might have actually just quit, which I would consider an absolute win. We've got a 6-2 on board now. I think the only correct play is just Flame Spitter, because no matter what he tries to do, we have Bastion. Like 9 damage to face is good. If we do 9 damage this turn, I think we just win the game. If that goes through, we'll see. Like he could have healing, sure, I guess. I guess you run healing. But like, I'm sure he quit. By now, he probably quit. This man's combo doesn't even require a champion. This man he quit. All right, Fizz Yuumi 1-0. Let's go. All right, game 2. Who are we up against? It's Yasuo.
Huh?
People still play Yasuo. He's not even in Bandle City. What an embarrassment. What are you doing? Why are you playing Yasuo right now? It doesn't make sense. Okay, what do we think? What do we need against Yasuo? We need Fizz. It's so simple. Fizz is anti-Yasuo. Flame Spitter is too good to get rid of, though. Like, Flame Spitter is just insane in this deck. I went from 2 copies of Flame Spitter to 3 copies of Flame Spitter. Now I keep it every single time I find it. I used to mulligan it. We don't do that no more. I think we always play Otterpuss, no matter what, turn 1. That might clue him into the fact that we don't have a Fizz, which is a little bit annoying, but it's whatever. 1 damage, we'll take it. We really need Fizz. We need to draw Fizz. All of this that we got in our hand is kind of bad. I don't know how I feel about this. That's fine. We pass. He gets 1 damage in. We don't care. Go ahead. Get your 1 damage in. Alright. So we're doing Solari Priestess this round. Unless we have Fizz. We have no Fizz. Ooh. Assistant Librarian? We gotta play it. We have to. This is the only option. Okay, I actually don't know which is better here. Is it Flame Spitter or is it Pale Cascade? No matter what, if we hit the Nexus, we're drawing 1. We'll see what he plays. He's not really going to have a blocker for me unless it's like... That's not a good blocker. I legitimately think we do... I think it's a waste to use Flame Spitter right now. I'm going to do this. I'm going to attack with Otterpuss. We got a 4-4 attacking. Like, what's he going to do against that? And then I have a Pokey Stick if he blocks Otterpuss. This is the plan. He's probably going to take the block with Otterpuss. He might have a way to recall this. That's fine. I'm still going to have the Pokey Stick. So unless he literally has another one of these guys, I should be able to Pokey Stick that. All right, nice. We're drawing. We got so much draw. It's ridiculous. We got minimorph. I don't know if we're going to use that maybe for like Leona or one of the big sun guys. There she is. I said your name. That was not a welcome. Does that target? I don't think that targets, right? You can stun Fizz with a Daybreak. That's crazy, actually. That's kind of insane. I almost want to minimorph Leona, but I don't think it's the right time to do it yet. Because it's actually very important he doesn't stun Fizz with a Daybreak. We're obviously going to get written in stars. We're trying to get Fizz here. Hopefully we do. Crazy that he's even attacking with Leona right now, actually. I don't understand that. I think we let him get the damage. Do we let him get the damage in with this? We do, because he could just have like a 2-mana plus 3 health. Yeah. All right, we pass. So obviously we're drawing for Fizz this turn. Ooh, against the odds is weird here, but okay. Okay, we actually do this. It's not time to draw for Fizz yet. First, we do this. He's going to play something to stun me. I thought about this completely wrong. I should have pokey-sticked this last turn because we have to get this off the board for Fizz. We could have played Zenith Blade on the Fizz, but I don't think that's good enough. I think we need to get this off of the board because we're already spending 4. I guess we could just do 4 plus 3. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. We should have done Zenith Blade on the Fizz. All right, whatever. Yeah, we attack with this. This is kind of crazy. Like, Overwhelm on this card, it's only a 2-drop, but it's so overpowered. I think this is our play. We're drawing Fizz, like, next turn or the turn after, which is a little bit late. But I don't know. He's thinking about stunning. He's bluffing a stun, which means he doesn't want to actually stun, but he doesn't want me to buff. He thinks I'm going to buff. I'm not going to buff. I was never planning on buffing. I could have played, like, Flame Spitter. It's not worth. We need to focus on just getting units on board. He wants to play Yasuo here. He plays Yasuo, like, every time. Is there anything I could have that he's scared of for his Yasuo? Probably not. All right, so we got to start emptying our hand. We're going to play Trinket Trade, which is not great at emptying our hand, but we got to get a unit on board as well. Do I want one of these? I don't think I can afford to take either of those, can I? Dude, Purple Berry Shake, kind of nice. Purple Berry Shake, shoot. We got to choose Purple Berry Shake because we can actually kill Leona with that. And then obviously we do need a body on board. It's going to have to be Otterpuss, I think. Now we pass. We burst pass. So now we play Otterpuss. And now we prank, because we were out of hand space, right? Yeah, we have full hand. We literally have 10 cards. Okay, prank. Ooh. I mean, this is already 5 costs. I think Zenith Blade has to be the one I care about more, right? I'll make that 5 cost. Why not? Ruin his weekend. And now we end round because I don't want to spend too much mana here.
I'll take on anyone.
I love him open attacking. Open attacking is extremely good for us. Is a Purple Berry Shake ever worth it here? I would say absolutely not. Basically, this turn we want to pokey stick both of these guys, ideally. I think first we go for the pokey stick on this mid-combat. If he has any buffs, he's going to use them right now. Otherwise, we just get that out of here. Let's go, PogChamp. I should have already done that, but like, no. We just play another Otterpuss. Otterpuss is such a good draw, because it's literally just a stalling card. Ooh. Okay, that's not what I expected. We allow it. We let it through.
A beam of light to pierce the heavens.
I think, unless I'm mistaken, we literally just minimorph for now, right? Okay, no. This is the better play. This is the better play. We draw Fizz. We play him this turn. We open minimorph next round. That's the plan. I need to cross my fingers this is a Fizz. Don't be Yuumi. I don't want to see a cat, dude. I don't want to see a freaking cat. Cats, never heard of them. All I know... What is a Fizz? I've never heard of a Fizz. I don't know Fizz. What is that? I mean, we know he doesn't have a buff, so I might as well just kill this. There's no reason not to kill that. I'm still burning a card. This is so bad, but I have to kill that before he buffs it. Oh, hey, now he shows up. Oh, and we burn a... Okay, nice, dude. We have to open attack with this, right? We have to force a stun, I think. We open attack with this. I think we have to play Flame Spitter here. He cannot burst speed stun us. He can only fast speed stun. This is the play. This is the best freaking play we've got. 9 damage. He can't take that. He has to do something about this, and that's all we need. We just need him to do something about that. If he spends mana doing that... That's exactly what we needed. 4 mana. Good. Fantastic. Great. Love to see it. We don't have Bastion. Otherwise, we could play Bastion there and just absolutely destroy him. So lucky him that we do not have Bastion. I'm sure he'd have another card, another stun or something.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
At this point, we just want to play Fizz into Prank, I think. Or Yuumi. Yuumi would be nice. Yuumi's a little bit expensive this turn because then we don't have full mana in our spell bank. Dude, Yuumi is a 4/4 onto Fizz. Fizz becomes... Fizz has 8 attack next round. Next round start. This guy's a little bit of a problem. Do we minimorph him? I don't think we minimorph him, do we? Alright, we're attaching this to Fizz. This, Yuumi. This cat. And I think we are playing Assistant Librarian. I think we have to. I think we have no choice. We need a blocker for this. Assistant Librarian has served its purpose. It's been plenty of draw. It wasted a recall. Now, I expect him to open with this. He's going to open with that, I think. I don't know how we're going to respond to this attack. This is a pretty big attack he's pushing here, actually. If he does anything else, we prank immediately because we want to up the cost of this. Like, if he opens with a Zenith Blade or that, yeah. Okay, so now he's not playing the elusive. He is stunning Fizz, which we don't really care about. Because Fizz... Oh, no. He's not stunning anything. What the heck? Okay, how much is the Leona spell? I don't think it's her champ spell, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it's 5. Which he has exactly the right amount of mana for. He's probably going to open with that. The best possible play here is minimorph. The question is, do we want to save a Pale Cascade? Yes, we do. Absolutely. We minimorph this. If he has the champ spell in hand, he can no longer play it.
Oh, come on, come on.
No, we pass. Because actually, he could Zenith Blade on this right now, which would be a big problem. He's very likely to open attack. Good, that's what we wanted. That's all we needed. We're so good at this game. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. This is such a simple play. It's so simple. It's so easy. The only thing... Okay, yeah. So it's so simple. We do Purple Berry Shake. Pale Cascade. It's that easy. And then we attack with our 10 attack Fizz next turn and our Kelp Maidens. And we're chilling. This is so funny, man. Here's the other thing. Oh, okay. Nice. That's cool. That's nice. How about no? I think Flame Spitter is always worth it here because otherwise he's just going to heal for 5 again. So like even though we're losing the impact damage, it has to be worth it because now he's no longer healing. And I think we always drop Kelp Maidens here. There's nothing you could play that we're worried about with 3 mana. Now we just open attack for a stupid amount of damage. This is a bonkers amount of damage. It's actually insane. We're going to open with Prank, obviously, just see what he has. Oh my. So this is what our minimorph is going to be used for. We make that 10 cost so he plays it next turn, right? Then we minimorph it next turn. That's good enough. Do I want to Prank again? I could Prank one more time. Is it worth it? Probably not. Is it worth it? Nah. We just pass. We make him think we have a buff, and he just lets us through. We're chilling. Look at our hand, dude. We've got so much value still. Look at his hand. His hand is nothing. He's got a 3/3 mini T in hand. It costs 10. Okay, Zenith Blade on that does nothing. It's a 2 attack, dude. It has 2 attack. Is he out of Zenith Blades? Oh, he's out. That's great. That's fantastic for us. I don't mind having Longtooth on board. I don't mind having an extra blocker, sure. This seems good to me, because we need to do something this turn. We have, like, such low mana spells. Nothing else really does anything. Now, I am worried about this elusive card. It's going to be a little bit of an issue. I don't think he plays it yet. Or no, he does, because he has to play this next turn. This poor guy hasn't drawn Yasuo. If he drew Yasuo, this would be a different game, for sure. He had time to play it earlier. That's interesting. He's going to play this, right? Which we don't care about. I literally don't think anything in his hand is prank worthy. Our Fizz is so big. Worst case scenario, he has a heal this round, which he doesn't. So he's stunning Fizz. We got an extra blocker, which is so good. I should have tested, actually, whether or not I can deny that with Fizz. I don't know for sure, but I'm like 90% sure you cannot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why would I play that? Do we even need Minimorph for Mind Splitter? I don't know that we do. We're going to play Trinket Trade here. Because we know he's not going to target Fizz with anything this round. Your opponent discards their lowest cost card. I could make him discard his Mind Splitter if he buffs. He doesn't go for the buff, though. He never goes for the buff. Also, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to win this game, unlike some people. We should have enough blockers here to be fine. We're going to have to minimorph that. That needs to be minimorphed, which is no big deal. Because Mind Splitter is going to come down too late to even matter, unless he's got a stun next turn. Which, like, he doesn't have a stun. Why would he have a stun? It's going to be like a block, block, block. We're only down to 6. We're chilling. I don't know why he's waving. Like, he accomplished something here. He did not. So here's the plan. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. It's so simple. What we do is extremely simple. We literally just give Fizz Overwhelm. He's 11-11. He's going to be 12-12 next turn. That is exact lethal. We also have another elusive unit. We're going to prank whatever he draws, and we have Bastion. That's game. There's no way he can... It's GG. Might as well use our pranks. That's game over, man. We win. You love to see it. Grant that a little extra cost. All right. Boom. And we should be good. I'm not going to use any of our buffs yet. We'll wait to see how he blocks, just to make sure. Yeah, we're chilling. Nice. Look at that, dude. We beat Yasuo without Yasuo. We beat Leona, which is actually not that difficult to do, but we did it. Ooh, Gangplank Gnar. I don't understand. Why would you play that deck? He's gonna have aggro. I think Conchologist is too good of a card to not keep. Everything else, like even Yuumi, we gotta look for Fizz here. We found Flame Spitter, which is great. I really want Fizz though. Oh, we got another Conchologist. Okay.
Let's get him, crew.
It's a good thing we have Conchologist because he's probably gonna play another unit here before attacking.
Finger on the trigger.
Oh no. Okay. He's Mad Lad. Do we need Conchologist here? I think we pass because.
Hello, new best friend.
Okay, we need Conchologist here. I wasn't sure if we need Ooh, that's nice of Conchologist. Thank you. You're the best. Did I ever tell you you're my favorite Yordle? Not really, but kind of. All right, I feel like Solari Priestess is too slow. We have to play it next turn. We open with another Conchologist, and we wait to see how wide he goes. Manifest a Fey and grant it 1/1. Is that any good for us? I feel like that's good. Yeah, this is the best card we got. I mean, good that we're able to pick such low-cost cards, because we're really trying to save mana to race him. All right, obviously we Pokestick that. He shouldn't really have another 1 health unit that is like as valuable for us to hit as that. Okay, that's weird. I mean, I guess he's getting guaranteed damage to level Gangplank. Probably worth it, but I just do this, don't I? And he can't block with that. Oh, he can. He just will. Okay, fine. He just erased his own board with Make It Rain. Oh, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. You just... Okay, sure you do. Of course you do. I mean, if he open attacks, we don't care. That literally does nothing. This is the turn we play Solari Priestess, because we want to know whether we got Fizz or not next turn. That's fantastic. It's actually... It might have been better to go with Obliterate, because we can play that on Gnar or Gangplank. Both of them are kind of an issue. Actually, we didn't care. What am I talking about? Nice. He's just going wide. Yeah, so far he's not a threat. We just hope he doesn't have like a Gangplank or something in hand. We're going to do potentially Fizz into Yuumi here. I really need to draw Fizz. Good that we already drew one Yuumi because odds of us drawing another one are really low. Come on, Fizz. Let's go. Yeah, we're about to hit him with a real chonky Fizz. That's the plan. We just hope he doesn't have... He shouldn't have a way to kill Fizz now. The only issue is actually we cannot play Yuumi. Yuumi don't work. So we just play Flame Spitter. Like, 7 damage to face is good. Sure. I'll take 7 damage to face. Why not? I mean, I'll give 7 damage to face. I won't take it. There's a difference. Very big difference. Hopefully he can't go too much wider. I expect him to at least play like 2 more units here, which is going to be a little bit annoying. We're just going to have to block with Fizz next turn, and I think we'll be okay. We just got to keep him alive. It was at this moment he knew. Game over. Something about Fizz and Flame Spitter really just makes them think, dude. I swear. Every time I play it, they just ponder. They just burn that turn timer all the way down. And sometimes they never come back. I mean, I'll take a free win. If he left, let's go, baby. Let's go! Free win! He has to have left by now. There's no way he's still in the game. I don't expect him to play another card. I just expect it.
Dead men tell my tale.
Okay, so he didn't leave. That's all right. What could he possibly do this next turn? Gangplank's not even close to level, dude.
Sand and blood.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could get Fizz to 6 health, which is actually insane. Oh, I'm an idiot. We can't play against the odds this round. We have to let him hit the Nexus with Gangplank, unfortunately. I think we're always blocking like this. We want to play Yuumi this turn. We really want to play Yuumi, and we want him to add more units to his board so that we can do against the odds next turn for an OTK. If we play Yuumi... Ooh, Otterpuss is so good. I think we have to play Yuumi. Right now he does 9 damage because of the impact. Next round he's going to do 10 damage. We play 2 spells, which we can definitely do. He goes to 11 damage. We're 2 off of lethal at that point. Against the odds should do it. I would play Otterpuss here, but it's not worth it. We literally just play against the odds next turn. I think we have to Bastion just in case he does have minimorph. But I think there's literally no way he can win here. He'd have to have some pretty wacky combo. It'd have to be like the 7-cost toss card from Bilgewater. Oh, Trinket Trade is huge. Here's what we're going to do. +2/+2 on the Fizzo. Bastion. I think that's game. If that's not game, we have Pale Cascade. And we can also drop like an emergency Otterpuss as a blocker for next turn. I think we lose if this is not game. But I don't know how we don't win here. Like, we just always win. He shouldn't have any way to stop this. Throw him a little GG. So he knows what's up. Let's go, dude! 3-0. 3-0. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, what is this? Galio Starspring with no Soraka? Why is he not running Soraka? Soraka feels like she would be good in that deck. I don't know why you wouldn't run her. This is an interesting hand because it's just a lot of units. Is this ever worth keeping? Because it's kind of a lot of value, honestly. I'm curious to see how well this hand will do. He should have a challenger unit. I'm not going to keep Kelp Maidens because of that reason. I'm worried about his challenger unit just absolutely demolishing Kelp Maidens. Otterpuss is not great here either. I'm gonna get rid of Otterpuss. We're just gonna do Conchologist and Assistant Librarian. And we're gonna look for Fizz and buffs. Okay, we got Otterpuss anyways. Alright, whatever. I don't have a great feeling about this. We just gotta hope he doesn't have his 2-drop. His 2-drop Challenger is one of the biggest counters to our entire deck. It actually is very difficult to defeat. Zenith Blade is pretty good. That'll help us against this Challenger, for sure. He doesn't have it. Can we? Can we? I feel like we can. He's not gonna... He doesn't have the Challenger. Even if he does, he thinks we have a 1-mana buff. So we're fine. Look at us. We're so fine. Yikes, dude. It's gonna be a yikes from me, Chief. What is this? 7 damage? Nice. It's like we had Fizz this whole time. Like Fizz was here all along.
I think I know that one.
It's just Fizz draws a spell. That was actually the worst spell we could have drawn, because we were already gonna get that, but okay. I think we always open with Zenith Blade now. He's gonna play a unit. He has to. There's no way he doesn't have a unit to play. You do have a unit to... Okay. There it is. There's his 2-drop. The fact that this thing is 3 health is insane. Obviously, we buffed this. There's no point in buffing the Otterpuss. We're just going to buff this. He's looking chonky. He's looking chonky, that's for sure. I like the chonkiness we've got going on. We got a good chonk. See, this is scary. The fact that that's possible, like, he could kill this right now. He could have actually just killed that, but he didn't. I don't like this. I really, really want Hush. I'm going to see if I can find it. We need Hush. Cloud Stance is kind of nice. I almost want to use that, but then it's going to recall our Librarian, so it's like, it's no good. Did we just lose against this guy? I don't know if Cloud Stance is good on anything except maybe Conchologist next turn. We open attack with both, I think. And we save Cloud Stance to play on Conchologist. We go wide right now. We go so wide. We do all the damage we can next turn, and then we just play Cloud Stance on whatever he doesn't block. Except for Librarian. We never play on Librarian. Look at that. Disgusting. See, this right here, this is why this card should not exist. He has a 2-mana Challenger that does 12 damage. He could have already won the game by now. Now, we can buff our guy to 10. That's still not going to do it. We're doing 4 damage right now, which is absolutely pathetic. We can draw a Hush, right? We got to be able to draw a Hush off of this. Alright, Yordle Portal is the only thing that makes sense here. Why can't I find a Hush? We need a main deck Hush, I think, because of this deck specifically. I'm going to play this on Conchologist. We're going to get that extra damage. He's down to 8. Like, why not? I feel like that makes sense.
Let's see what her notes say.
It's so sad to see that little guy go. I think we save Yordle Portal for an open attack. I'm going to play Conchologist. That might be a mistake, but I don't really know why it would be. Ooh, Spell Thief. Double Yordle Portal is funny, though. I think we double Yordle Portal. I just hope he doesn't develop much here, and then we just open attack next turn with double Yordle Portal and win. Imagine a deck that just tried to fill itself with as much of this card as possible, so that it could just keep like open attacking with a burst new unit on the board. We just played double Conchologist here, and then we double Yordle Portal next turn. Why can't I say that? Yordle Portal. This is kind of good, actually. This could kill his challenger. That will kill his challenger, like almost every time. I'll take it.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
This is really, really strong against what he's got going right now. I like this a lot. He might not pull anything in. Okay, he does. We just want to go wide. So we skip block. We paddle star the challenger. And if that goes through, I think we might win, depending on which Yordles we get. I'm going to play Conchologist just so we can go as wide as possible. Next turn, I'll have 2 leftover mana to play some sort of buff spell from Conchologist, so that is going to determine what we want to get here. I will not have enough to play We Stand Together. Cloud Stance is cheaper. It does the same amount of damage. That's just better. Alright. So we're looking at the most historic burst attack of all time. That's what we're looking at here. We just got to hope we get some good Yordles. Come on. Yordle number 1. Obviously, we're discarding Pranks. Please, be good. Thunder Fist is not bad for, like, a burst attack. That's solid. Alright. 4 attack. 4 attack, please. 4 attack. 4 attack. Yo. Mentor of the Stones? Kind of crazy. Basically, he's going to block whatever we buff with Mentor, right? Maybe we buff that guy, right? I see no reason not to buff that guy. Now, he could have a Judgment. If he has Judgment, we just lose the game. We're pushing lethal. He has to play something. And then hopefully we're able to still hit lethal with Cloud Stance. As long as he has 1 single combat or 1 concerted strike, we're guaranteed to win here. Like, there's no other way for him to win. He could heal, I guess. What did I tell you, dude? The most historic burst attack of all time. That card is insane. It's broken. Do we want Bastion in this matchup? I don't think we want Bastion, do we? We could want it, but like I don't think we keep anything here. I think we mulligan everything. Look at that. We still got it. I knew we would get it. Now we just need to draw Fizz. Let's see if Fizz draw. Here he comes. What's up, Fizz? How's it go? My... I say Fizz, and this hairball shows up out of nowhere. I don't understand why. I still have yet to understand it. We want to save as much mana as possible because we're going to go for the Solari Priestess play on Fizz. Oh, never mind. There he is. What's up, buddy? I don't think Solari Priestess ever makes sense here. I think we open with Conchologist. And then we see if we can get a good spell for Fizz. Cloud Stance is really good for Fizz. Cloud Stance is so good for Fizz. Hush is kind of interesting. I don't know that we ever need Hush unless he has the Challenger unit. And I don't mean Braum. The other Challenger. Alright, Cloud Stance is pretty cool. I like Cloud Stance on Fizz. It's solid. I could play Pale Cascade, but like, I want to make sure I have some mana left over. The cool thing about Cloud Stance is he can't like buff Braum and pull Fizz in now. He might have been planning to do that. I doubt it, but if he was, Cloud Stance kind of counters it, so that's pretty cool. Oh, he's just gonna heal right up. Okay, nice dude. I mean, no matter what, we can keep Fizz alive here. I want to play Fizz into Yuumi. He looks... I don't like how excited he looks about that. But okay. I was worried he was gonna pull Fizz in. We don't care. This is fine. We just play Yuumi on Fizz now, and we go crazy. This is where things go sicko mode. 4-3. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Now, he probably runs this deck so he can do, like, single combat with Braum, which is an interesting idea. He also wants to give Braum Formidable, obviously. We have to play, I think, Kelp Maidens this turn. Next turn, if we run out of value, we play Solari Priestess. This is kind of the card we play to get our value back whenever we run out of value. Pale Cascade, I think we need to play this turn. Do we play it this turn? We could also play Bastion, but I feel like that's too big of a mana commitment. I'm worried that he might do like Concerted Strike, and I need to be able to deny that. So we're just doing this. This is the play. We're pushing 8 damage, which is a lot. He could still have a couple Tavern Keepers. You know, he might drop both of his other ones. That's fine. We don't care. We're looking good right now. We will gladly take that pass. That is ridiculous. Also, look at this. My guy is also making a YouTube video. Go check him out. Probably. Maybe. Only if he wins. All right, this is scary. This is very scary. 9 health Braum. 8 health Galio. Galio is almost got double his level condition. I think we're looking at playing Solari Priestess. We block, and then we play against the odds on Finn. Fizz. He could also have Rally, which I'm a little bit worried about. I'm gonna have to play Solari Priestess first. We can play Prank after to see if we can hit a Rally. Falling Comet is kind of cool. How does he have Spellshield? Does he spawn in with Spellshield? There's no way. Falling Comet is the only thing that makes any sense here. He has no way to really deal with it except Entomb, which I doubt he runs. The Warrior is not great. Honestly, Falling Comet just makes the most sense. This is kind of cool. The fact that faces of the old ones are just like a good target for Galio. That's 12 health for his level up right now. I don't know why he's attacking with that unless he's planning to buff it. It's a little bit sus. Why are you being so sus, bro? Obviously we don't buff Fizz. We're not trying to kill Braum this turn. The question is, what are we trying to do this turn? I really don't know. We could kill off Kelp Maidens to go for like extra against the odds buff on Fizz. I don't think that's ever worth it. We're trading 2 damage through Kelp Maidens for 1 extra damage on Fizz. So we're technically losing damage. This seems like the best possible play is just to pass. We basically need to kill... We need to kill him next turn. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to prank to see if we can catch a rally. Hopefully he doesn't have a rally. Judgment is interesting. Okay, he doesn't look like he has sharp sight. Winds of War could have actually ruined our entire game plan, because he could have played it on Galio. I'm going to make that 5 costs. That has to be the correct play. And then I think we're going to pass. Do we pass? No, we play against the odds on Fizz. We grant him 4-4. Yeah, I think we win with this play. I think this is the winning play. If he has Rally, we're going to be in a tough situation. We're looking pretty solid. I think we got the dub on this one. This looks like a dub to me. Fizz alone has lethal. We're going to put Bastion on him. We're going to pre-commit it, I think. I think we literally just pre-commit Bastion. And we just open attack. This seems good enough to work. This should be GG. If he has sharp sight, that's going to be a little bit of a complication. Could we still win? I actually don't know that we could. I think we might lose if he has sharp sight. But he's hitting the GG too, so hopefully he doesn't have it. Take heart. Yeah, no, he doesn't have it. Let's go, baby! Fizz Yuumi. 5-0. Wait, no, 4-1, not 5-0. My bad. A little overconfident on the wins. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. We're going to be building a ton of different decks on this channel, and you're not going to want to miss them. But that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.